Nothing but big things. Check the hit list. How we twist shit. What changed but the name? Nothing but big things. Check the hit list. How we twist shit. What changed but the name? Nothing but big things. Check the hit list. How we twist shit. What changed but the name? Nothing but big things. Check the hit list. How we twist shit. What changed but the name? Nothing but big things. Check the hit list. How we twist shit. What changed but the name? Nothing but big things. Check the hit list. We still here. You rockin' with the best. You're rockin' with the bad boy. Bad boy.
Welcome everyone to Friday Night Smackdown, and after an eventful WarZone pay-per-view on Sunday, we have a stacked Smackdown here from Aberdeen, Scotland. So let's get into tonight's card. And we just heard from your brand new WWE Universal Champion Matt Riddle winning that Universal Championship tournament. Riddle walked out on top, undefeated throughout that whole tournament. Nobody was able to put a stop to him. And we have a man making his debut, I believe, the Irish ace, Jordan Devlin. This man is a very talented athlete. Worked his way up through the Irish scene, dominated the Irish scene, called himself the import killer, and anyone who came over to Ireland to face Jordan Devlin, challenged Jordan Devlin. A lot of them, if not all of them, failed. Now Devlin is here on SmackDown to try continue his success and prove that he is the Irish ace, the best wrestler to come out the island of Ireland. Devlin has a big chance to impress here tonight on SmackDown. And Devlin's opponent here tonight is none other than the time splitter Kushida, one of the best junior heavyweights to come out of Japan. This man dominated the junior heavyweight division. It didn't matter whether it was as a singles competitor or as part of the time splitters alongside Alex Shelley. Kushida dominated the junior scene in Japan. Now he's here on SmackDown as he looks to take his career to that next level. He's done it all that he could. Now he's looking to show the rest of the world what Kushida is made of. You can expect Kushida to work over the arm for the hoverboard lock, his signature submission hold. As Kushida and Devlin, what a matchup this will be to kick us off here on SmackDown. As you see Jordan Devlin in one corner, Kushida in the other. The referee rings the bell. We are underway. As Kushida, big small package driver straight away going after Devlin. Is Kushida, as Kushida again grabbing the arm, working over that arm of Devlin. As I mentioned, gonna look to work the arm and weaken him for that hoverboard lock. One of the most dangerous missions in the WWE, because once Kushida locks that in, a lot of people don't have any choice but to tap. As Kushida comes off big Moonsault from the top, hooks the leg, goes for the cover on Devlin. 1. Devlin gets the shoulder up at a count of 1. Devlin now turns things around with kick in the way at Kushida. Devlin springboard moonsault connecting. Big forearm to Kushida. Jordan double foot stomp onto Kushida. And again back to the arm. Or this time it's Devlin work over the arm, I should say, but now Kushida back to the arm. Devlin big kick to Kushida, turns things around. Now Devlin, big brainbuster, drops Kushida on his head. Kushida could be in a bit of trouble here as Devlin ducks the pub away, goes for the cover. 1 count only. Kushida showing that fighting spirit that got him this far. And now jawbreaker by Devlin takes him down. Kushida goes for the cover. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Kushida cannot quite believe it. He thought he'd done enough to pull away Devlin. And a big Pele kick from Kushida. And now Kushida back to the arm of Devlin. Really working it down, wearing down the arm of Jordan Devlin. And now Kushida, just big punt to the arm again, trying to break the arm of Devlin and weaken him for that hoverboard lock, but Devlin reversing. Big headbutt into the Devlin side. Devlin slide. 1, 2. And only a 2 count. The Irish Ace cannot quite believe it. Now Cloverleaf locked in by on Kushida by Devlin. The Cloverleaf, will Kushida submit or will he be able to fight his way out of it? Devlin has it locked in deep. Decides to let go, deciding it's not going to be enough to pull away Kushida just quite yet. Back to the legs goes Devlin, and now Jordan looking to go up top. What has Devlin got in mind here for Kushida? Big diving elbow. And a big moonsault by Devlin. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Jordan Devlin, that springboard moonsault was enough to seal the deal and get the win over Kushida. A big win here for the Irish Ace, Jordan Devlin, over Kushida. As the Irish Ace is off to a victory here, as you seen him pointing at the Irish flag saying he's the ace. And it's hard to argue with Jordan Devlin after he picked up a big victory here tonight. And we continue things on with the Alpha Academy. Thank you, Otis, Chad Gable. The Academy is in session. This is the first time we've seen the Alpha Academy in tag team action. Of course, we've seen Chad Gable in challenging a fail forward to crown the inaugural Intercontinental Championship, which of course Ricochet won. Ricochet, as you've seen if you watched WarZone, defeated in TLC match by Johnny Gargano. We do have a new Intercontinental Champion. And then Gable would challenge Isaiah Swerve Scott in a #1 contendership match, which Gable would not come out on top in. But now the Academy, their focus is on tag team action here tonight. As you see Gable and Otis ready for their challengers. And it is none other than Trent Seven, Tyler Bate, Mustache Mountain, looking to bring a bit of that British strong style here to Smackdown. And here come the big strong boys. Seven and Bate. You see Trent Seven on the left, Tyler Bate on the right. One of the best tag teams in the European independent scene for a number of years. And I believe this is the first time seeing Bait and 7 here. You see them come to the ring smiling and waving. But once that bell rings, Bait and 7, they can turn it on. And while we have tag team action and we're focused on the tag team division, we might as well mention we have new Smackdown tag team champions, Rey and Dominic Mysterio. Ended up being victorious over the Dirty Dogs to become new tag team champions here on Smackdown. And can one of these teams here pick up a win and put their name down, so in the future they can, get in line, get to the top of the line and challenge Rey and Dominic. And actually, I misspoke earlier, this is not our first time seeing Bait and 7. They had a match against Retribution on episode 10 about 3 weeks ago, and they were defeated in that matchup by Retribution's Miss and T-Bar. So can they get momentum back on their side with a win over the Academy, who, as I mentioned, things for Gable in singles action haven't really gone to plan. But can they get the job done here in tag team action? As you see, Trent Seven working over Chad Gable in the corner. And now it's Tyler Bate and Chad Gable in, and Gable with the kitchen sink takes out Tyler Bate, and Gable just working over Tyler right now. And now up top goes Otis, and Otis with a big splash, just crushing Tyler Bate. And now cover 1, 2. Tyler gets the shoulder up. And now it's Bate back in control, working over Chad Gable, Northern Light suplex. And now Bate working the arm. And here comes Trent Seven in now. Trent Irish whipped out of the ring by Gable. And now it's Trent Seven and Chad Gable going at it on the outside. And now working over Gable is Trent. And a big takedown by Gable. As Gable sends Trent into the ring post. And the referee up to a count of 6 as a big tiger suplex by Chad Gable. And the referee up to a count of 8. Gable back in the ring. And Trent able to follow him in. And now it's Trent 7. Big slam. And in comes Tyler Bate. And in comes Otis for the Alpha Academy. 2 freshmen in. As Bate takes down Otis with that Hurricane Rana. And Tyler Bate fired up, working over the big man Otis. And now Tyler has Otis going for a submission hold. That Billy Goat's curse locked in. But Otis was able to find his way out. And now working over Tyler Bate. now Otis just powering over Tyler Bate. And Otis makes the tag. In comes Chad Gable. Tyler Bate trying to crawl to make the tag to turn 7. But Chad able to cut him off, goes for a cover. And the referee only says 2 count. As Gable setting, waiting for Tyler, went for the tackle. Bate able to block it. Now Bate makes the tag. In comes turn 7. As Chad Gable takes him down with that head scissors. And a big right hand by Trent. Big right hand on Trent again by Gable. And Chad Gable, big snap suplex. Rolls it through. Goes for a second. And rolls it through. Goes for a third one. Big suplexes by Gable. And a big cravat by Chad Gable. He goes for the cover. 1, 2. Tyler Bate makes the save for his tag partner. And now Chad Gable turns his focus to Tyler Bate, sends Tyler out to the floor. Now his focus back on the legal man Trent 7. Drives him head first into the canvas, and Chad Gable goes up top. Chad Gable looking to fly. What is Gable going for here? Big elbow drop. And now Gable taunting the crowd. And now goes back to work on the arm. And a drop kick to the back of Trent 7. Big elbow. And now big neck breaker. And on the outside you see Tyler Bate going to work on the arm of Otis, but in the ring it's belly to belly. Chad Gable drives Trent 7 down. 1, 2. And Trent somehow got the shoulder up. Tyler Bate tried to make the save, but I don't know if he would have got in time. As Gable up to the top. Diving elbow. And now driving Trent headfirst into the corner, but Trent able to get the elbows up in reverse. And big stump pile driver, big pile driver by Trent 7. This could be it. 1, 2. And somehow, someway, Gable kicks out with a pile driver. I don't know how Chad Gable survived. And in comes Tyler Bate now. Trent 7 making the tag. As Tyler goes to the top. And a big shot across the back. And an elbow to Gable. Trent makes the tag. As Gable trying to fire himself up. And Chad makes the tag to Otis. Well, Otis gets cut off by Trent 7. Trent 7 shot to the back of Otis. And a big 7-star lariat by Trent 7. And again, 7 tags out. In comes Tyler. Irish whip sends Otis to the corner. And now driving the elbows into the shoulders straight into the ribs of Otis. And Bate again tagging out to 7. And a big shot into that 7-star lariat again. Hooks the leg this time. 1, 2. And Chad Gable makes the save for the Alpha Academy. But Trent keeps it up with the leg drop. And again, looks to make the tag into Tyler Bate. As Mustache Mountain have seemed to be in control of this one. No. Now Tyler has Otis leant up against the ropes. What is Tyler Bate going for? Otis, big backdrop over the ropes, makes the tag. In comes Chad. No, hasn't made the tag. He walked up this corner. I thought he was going to tag in Gable sides. Instead, he's going to follow Tyler out to the floor. And a big suplex by Otis. As the referees count up to 3. Otis working over Tyler Bate. Drives the elbow into Tyler's chest. And now Bate grabbing the arm. Working over the arm of Otis. That joint manipulation. But again, Otis fighting back. Big shots to the midsection. Referee on the count of 7. Both men back in the ring as Tyler able to crawl and make the tag to Trent 7. And Trent with a code breaker. Now work the leg. A big crossbody off the top by Trent 7. But Otis able to make a tag while Trent was taunting the crowd. Showing off may cost him as Gable Irish whip in to the corner. Gable up to the second. Clothesline. Tag, in comes Otis again. He goes for the cover. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Otis puts Trent on the shoulders. Face first into the corner. And now Otis looking to crush the chest of Trent 7. And again back to the arm. And now in comes Gable. And now in comes Trent 7. Both teams working over each other now. Trent with the chops. Gable now big shot to the midsection. Sweep the leg by Tyler Bate. Now Tyler up top. Big twist and senton. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. And Chad Gable again kicking out. The mustache man keeping the freshman in. Trent 7 tagging in again. And now Trent 7, big pile driver dropping up. Chad Gable on his neck, goes for the cover. 1, 2, and again Chad Gable. How is he kicking out? How is Gable somehow still in this? Again Gable gets the elbow up, big rolling kick. And now Chad makes the tag to Otis. And the big knee by Trent. 7-star lariat. And in comes Tyler Bate. And a big boot to Otis. And now working over Otis. And a big suplex by Otis, throwing Tyler Bate around. Again, just throwing Tyler Bate around the ring. He's the big Otis. Irish whip into the corner. And Otis slamming him down. And going up to the second rope. Big splash. Big splash by Otis. Goes for the cover. 1. And Trent 7 making the save. As Otis drops Trent 7 across the ropes. And again going to work on the knee of Trent 7, but Trent 7 is not the leading man. Otis needs to turn his attention to Tyler Bate. which he has done, but Bate boot to the midsection. And now working the arm and the wrist again is Tyler Bate. Tyler has Otis in trouble. Tyler looking to drag Otis back into the Mustache Mountain corner. Makes the tag. As Mustache Mountain looking for the double team off the shoulders into the senton. And again just working over Otis is Trent Seven. And a big spinning fist. And a chop right to the face. And also reversal. And a chop by Trent. And again back to the arm, back to the wrist. And a BDT planting Otis right on his head. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. And again Otis kicking out. I cannot believe it. What is it going to take to keep down one of these two teams? Neither team giving up, neither team letting off, both giving it their all. As now Tyler Bate setting Otis up for the Tyler Driver 97. 1, 2, 3, and Mustache Mountain get the victory. What a tag team match that was. As Mustache Mountain, Tyler Bate, Trent Seven victorious here tonight over the team of Chad Gable and Otis, the Alpha Academy. What a matchup that was. And now, main event time on Smackdown. It is time for the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne. And we've seen at the top of the show, Matt Riddle, the new Universal Champion, said he wants to be a fighting champion. Any challenger welcome. Well, the Bruiserweight certainly, of course, would love a shot as well with everyone on the SmackDown roster. But Pete Dunne, if he can get a win here, definitely put him in contention for a potential title shot down the line. As here comes the Bruiserweight looking to inflict some pain on his opponent. And Pete Dunne, one of the best superstars we have here on this roster. And here is Pete Dunne's opponent, the Scottish psychopath, the Scottish warrior, Drew McIntyre. As Drew McIntyre, we've seen him once before here on SmackDown when he was victorious over Apollo Crews, and we are here in Scotland for tonight's show, so it's only fitting that we main event tonight's show with this matchup between Drew and Pete Dunne. And like I mentioned with Pete Dunne, Riddle said he'll welcome all challengers. Drew McIntyre is definitely someone who'd like to throw his hat into that ring. And a win over Pete Dunne is a good way to do it. This main event matchup I'm excited for should be a good one. Dunne and Drew, it's about to be a war. It's about to be a battle to the top stars. As Pete Dunne ready, Drew ready. Bell has rang and we are underway. size and strength advantage, of course, going to go to Drew McIntyre, but if I'm to say technique-wise, and maybe even enough technique-wise, in speed advantage, you probably have to give it to Pete Dunne. As Drew just using his strength though to drive the knee into the spine of Pete, and the big right hands. And again, left hands working over Pete Dunne. Goes for cover. And Pete Dunne kicking out. As Drew, big neck breaker, drops Pete Dunne. Now stomping away. As Drew goes up top. Bloody elbow comes crashing down onto Pete Dunne. As Pete now grabbing the arm, trying to work over the arm, is the bruiserweight. And that's what Pete Dunne needs to use. He needs to just pick a body part and work it over. As he misses with the foot stomps, and Drew boot to the midsection, looking to pick up Pete Dunne for a power bomb. And oh, not just any powerbomb, a powerbomb out of the ring to the floor. Pete Dunne may be out of this as Drew looks for the mounted. Pete able to turn things around. Now that surfboard stretch on the floor here. Just trying to wear down Drew McIntyre. Is Pete Dunne, but Drew able to get out of it. And now Drew just using his strength, just throwing Pete Dunne around. Now big left hands, big punches from Drew McIntyre. And again McIntyre this time with the rights. And a big kick by Pete, turning things around again. And now it's Drew turning it around. Flexing on Pete Dunne is Drew. Pete again fighting his way out. As Pete gets in the ring, waits for Drew to get back in. And a big boot to the midsection and the chops. Working over McIntyre. McIntyre may be out of it. And again, just stomping away on Pete Dunne is Drew. Just boots to the face. Now going to work on the arm. And a big knee to the back. Goes for cover. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Pete Dunne not able to put away Drew McIntyre just yet. And the knee strike right to the middle and the axe handle to the back. And again back to the knees. Just kicking away the knee of Drew. Drew kicks off on the third attempt. Big forearm into the bitter end. Bitter end. Bitter end. That could be the end for Drew. 1, 2. And Drew gets the shoulder up Pete Dunne. He hit the bitter end out of nowhere. But it wasn't enough to put away Drew McIntyre. Now biting away the fingers was Pete Dunne. And again just biting the fingers of Drew McIntyre. Pete Dunne does not care. He's just cares about violence. And again boot to the midsection and the chop by Dunne. Just working over Drew, and Drew could be out of it. And Drew firing up. And a big suplex. And now Pete fighting back again, and Drew fighting back with the chop. Drew just throwing Pete around, and Drew enjoying the love from the crowd here. But that may cost him one. Only a 1 count. If Drew did not waste time taunting to the crowd, it was like he was celebrating before he got the win. That may have cost him. That may have cost him the win there anyway, as he just threw Pete around and now has him set up for the Claymore. The Claymore hooks the leg, but Pete Dunne able to grab a hold of the ropes. And Drew calling for it again. Claymore taking the head off of Pete Dunne, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Drew McIntyre victorious here tonight over Pete Dunne. And what a win that is for Drew McIntyre. Great main event here against Pete Dunne. And that is all we've got time for here on Smackdown. Tune in Monday for Monday Night Raw. Tune in again next Friday for more Friday Night Smackdown. And I'll see you then.